So the quarantine is impacting kids' lives in a lot of ways. They're not in school, they're home. And one way that you can help them keep their life as normal as possible, making sure their sleep routine is consistent. Lori Ledley with Valley Sleep Center joining us with some tips on what to do. Lori, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Great, thank you. How are you?
I'm great.
Perfect.
Thanks for having me on.
You're very welcome. Thank you. So this is so true. When they have to get up and go to school, there's a little bit more structure. And when they're at home learning in front of the computer, perhaps a little less.
Right. So it is important for parents to create a new routine and a new schedule and stick to it. Having a consistent routine is really what our body's natural circadian rhythm, our biological clock needs. So waking up at the same time every morning, starting the day with breakfast, kind of limiting that stimulation of the computer for the first hour so that your body knows it's time to get up and stay awake. Again, having a continuous routine throughout the day, like, put it on an iPad so that your kids see it. Talk to your kids about, this is our schedule today. This is what we're going to do at this hour. Get outside, take a morning walk. This is so important to get light into our brain so that it knows that it's daytime and it's time to be awake. Have academic time, have creative time. There's so many things we can do online right now to learn a new hobby. Something we don't have time when our kids are in school all day and we're working all day.
So speaking of school, though, when they're outside of their element and they're not actually in that school building, is it difficult to make sure that they follow the structure and that they want to go to bed on time? When you're home during the summer or spring break as a kid, you want to stay up late, you want to play those video games, and this might feel a little bit like that time period.
And this is not a time for that. This is definitely not a break. This is time to even more be better disciplined, be stern, let your kids know this is the rules, this is what we're doing. Be affirmative, be positive. Don't draw attention to the negative. Mm-hmm. Reward them when they do get excited about the schedule and they stick to it. I even found this little COVID-19 daily schedule online that at the end of the day, basically, if you did everything you were supposed to and you had a good attitude about it, you got a little bit of an extra hour before bedtime.
Oh.
And depending on your kid's age, you'd need to adjust that a little bit. But I love that you could reward your kids with a little bit later bedtime, but be consistent with that and try not to have the electronics on right before bedtime. Like keep that power down hour before they go to bed at night, a time where it's calm. Quiet, reading or singing songs or doing an activity that's relaxing.
Lori, fantastic information. We thank you so much. Please be safe out there.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.